What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of BAM GPG, your home for unapologetic Packers takes, straight from the heart of Packer Nation. Let's jump right into today's quick update.
Yeah, so first is the injury rundown here, Bryson. So the Packers held their midweek session today, and here's what matters from that today, right? Josh Jacobs, he's still being monitored. The staff wants him trending in the right direction. And honestly, when he's healthy, this offense goes from competitive to dangerous, right? Josh Jacobs, this offense truly does run through him. He is kind of the heartbeat of this offense right now. And then Marshawn Lloyd, right? We've talked about him a little bit this week. He's still being eased back in. It sounds like he's trending in the right direction. We may see him very, very soon. And that's good because when he's fully unleashed in this Packers offense, he might be a force that LaFleur has to rethink some of those snaps and how they're being divided, right? Really give you that true two-back set. And Lucas Van Ness, so his workload, it's still being managed, right? And I'll say it, right? Lucas Van Ness, when he gets rolling, this defense is going to take another step, especially at defensive front, right? Keeps the rotation fresh. And we all know Lucas Van Ness is a heck of a run defender, big body, able to set that edge there. So certainly looking forward to him getting back. Again, you don't want to rush him back if you don't have to, because you would like to have him for the later part of the season to make that playoff push, to make a run in the playoffs, right? So Bryson, let's get into this here briefly. So Matt LaFleur, today's press conference, LaFleur, again, emphasized execution over panic, right? He isn't throwing out the playbook. He's tightening the details and mentioned, self-inflicted wounds, pre-snap miscues, communication. He really hammered those again. He's been hammering that the past few weeks, been kind of an echo at this point. He also praised Jordan Love for his leadership and how he continues to command this Packers offense. You see it week in and week out from him. Yeah. Now, let's give you a couple hot takes here, people, including one that defends LaFleur. I know, crazy, right? So it's going to be in a way that people aren't ready for. And we talked about it a little bit yesterday. Number one. So Bryson and I, again, we mentioned this yesterday. We actually think LaFleur is being a little bit more conservative right now on purpose, right? I think he keeps certain looks, certain motions, certain concept pairings tucked away for when the games matter the most. You have a lot of divisional games coming up towards December, January football, making a push for the playoffs here. And when he fully unleashes those wrinkles in December, January, the playoffs, some teams are going to be a little bit blindsided, right? Because there won't be a single snap film on those. Now, I know we've seen some of the comments. A lot of people are saying, how can you effectively run a play if you haven't ran it all year? Well, here's the thing on that. This isn't about inventing a whole new playbook out of nowhere, right? Wide receiver trees, they don't magically change. A go, a dig, a post, and out, those stay the same, right? What changes is how you dress up those plays, formations, motions, stacks, bunches, personnel groupings, and how you pair those concepts together, right? The same thing goes with blocking here. It's still zone, gap, dual. You're not reinventing fundamentals. What you're doing is just calling the same concepts with different looks, right? So yes, a team can absolutely hold back certain looks or combinations all season and then unleash them when they matter the most as you're making a stretch down towards the end of the season or a postseason run. It's not about running plays that you've never practiced, right? It's about saving those wrinkles that aren't on film yet.
Yeah.
So here's hot take number 2 we got for you guys. If this offense, if they're able to clean things up, even half the execution errors we've been seeing all season that LaFleur has been talking about, this becomes a top 10 offense instantly, right? Yeah. The talent is there on the Green Bay's offensive side of the ball at running back, quarterback, wide receiver. Offensive line still got a little bit of work to do, but they've been improving week after week. Now, Bryson, you have the third hot take here, right?
Yeah. Jordan Love is one clean game away from reminding the league why he has so many defensive coordinators quietly fear him.
Yeah.
When he's in rhythm, he's as dangerous as anyone in the NFC, not named Mahomes. Actually, I think he is.
Yeah, he is. Jordan Love does not get the credit that he's due. He's absolutely a top 10 quarterback in this league. And if you disagree with that, you just haven't watched him enough, right? Really sit down, watch a game, break down the film, watch Jordan Love. He's a good quarterback. Is he an Aaron Rodgers, right? That's where I feel like people kind of get skewed a little bit. We've had so many great years with Aaron Rodgers, right? Aaron Rodgers is one of one. He's, in my opinion, the most talented quarterback to ever play the game, is in terms of, arm ability, his precision, his accuracy. Yeah, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers is one on one, right? We've been spoiled for 16 years with Aaron Rodgers, and that's what you have to compare Jordan Love to, right?
And before that, you had Brett Favre too.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you kind of have to separate the two out, right? You can't look at them as one of the same. You're never going to get another Aaron Rodgers again. But Jordan Love is absolutely a top tier quarterback in this league. Not an Aaron Rodgers. We understand that, right? Completely different type of quarterback than Rodgers, but he is a great quarterback. So overall, Bryson, LaFleur's vibe today was steady, but confident, right? Almost like he knows what this offense is about to become, and he's not showing his cards quite yet. And
actually, I have another hot take.
Yeah.
I feel like LaFleur should create a couple plays for when Malik Willis comes in.
Yeah, no, absolutely 100% agree, right? There should be some sets in there where you have Malik Willis, because he does add that dual threat ability, really, prevents the defense from, completely committing to the run, completely committing to the pass, because Willis, he can tuck the ball and run, right? He has that speed, he has that ability to his game. So there should be, I 100% agree, there's got to be a way that LaFleur can find a way to get him into the offense, find some packages, some set of plays to get him involved a little bit, just to kind of keep the defense on their toes. Absolutely agree to that, Bryson. So that is our update for today. We will be back. We'll kind of keep an eye on the injury report, see what's trending throughout the week, specifically with Marshawn Lloyd and Josh Jacobs. Lucas Van Ness as well. We may see him back out on the field. I'm kind of leaning towards not having Josh Jacobs this week. I'd like to not rush him back. If we don't have to, let him get healthy. I think this is a game that's very winnable without him against Minnesota. If our defense is able to step up and play the way they should, right? So that is our update for today, Bryson. We'll be back with some more this week. And as always,
it's Go Pack Go.